Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Hope you are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to NIEBS Home School. This is Fatematuj, Johora, Assistant Teacher of Islamic Studies, National Ideal English Version School, Morning Shift. Dear students, today I am going to take a class for the students of class 8. And our today's topic is chapter number 5, lesson 1. It is about the life story of some scholars, of Islam. Our lesson in first lesson, we will read or we will study about the lifestyle of Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam. Dear students, Sulaiman alayhi salam is one of the powerful king in this world. He was the king of whole world. He used to rule the whole world, and he was the son of Hazrat Daud alayhi salam, one of the prophet. Okay, now let's start our today's topic. It is very interesting topic today. Here, subject it is Know You, Islam and Moral Education, chapter number 5, lesson number 1. It is lecture number 7 and SW number 6. Dear students, here it is lesson number 1, Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam. You know, before knowing Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam, Almighty Allah has created mankind with the purpose of revealing His greatness. Behind the purpose of creation, Allah wants human beings to worship Him and obey His instruction and restriction. These are the wish of Allah. That's why Allah has made the human being. And among these all human beings, some are the scholars and the special person. Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam, one of them. Dear student, Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam was one of the reputed prophets of Allah. He was the youngest son of Hazrat Daud alayhi salam, probably who was born between 975 BC to 970 BC. Okay, it is the probably date of birth of date year of Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam. You can underline this line in your book. These are important for you. Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam was one of the 4 emperors who ruled the whole world. I said it before. And his father was Hazrat Daud alayhi salam. When Hazrat Daud alayhi salam died, then he attained his maturity. Afterwards, Allah made his substitute and instantly conferred on him prophethood and the kingdom of the whole world. Okay, then attaining miraculous power. You know that Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam has some miraculous power, magical power and the mystic power. Among these things, Allah empowered him with the competence to understand the language of beasts and birds, worms and insects, and jinn means spirit and human being. The Allah Almighty said or pronounced that, "O ye people, I have been taught the language of birds on me, and has been best to knowledge everything. This is indeed great manifest from Allah." Surah Naml, verse number 16. So it is the speech of Allah about Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam's power. Sulaiman alayhi salam understand the speech of birds, insect, animal, and here worm and jinn and human being also. Okay, as a means of very swift communication, Allah has given power to fly through the air. So Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam also able to fly through the air. He made the wind subservient to him. Whenever he needed to go, wherever, he ordered the wind, and accordingly the wind instantly took him on his huge throne and with his manpower to his described places. So Allah the Almighty says that وَلِسُلَّيْمَانُ رِيحًا غُدُوهَا شَهْرٌ وَرَوَاحُهَا شَهْرٌ. Then here I subjected the wind to Sulaiman. In the morning he would cover 1 month distance and another month distance in one evening. So Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam was able to use the wind as the vehicle, and he used to the wind used to listen Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam order. And Allah also made Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam rule over a group of jinn. That means jinn also used to hear Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam. They used to drive into the deep sea to fetch pearls for Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam. Besides, they were empowered in other works. Okay, for instance, they used to build high-rise places, caves and big as Kistan, etc. Allah the Almighty declared that Ashayatinu kulla banna'in wa ghawat, means and I subjected the evil spirits who were all builders and divers. Okay, so these are all the obedient or used to obey the speech or the order of Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam. To spy on his vast kingdom, Allah gave him a bird namely Hudhud. That means here is a bird named Hudhud. The bird brought him the affairs of Queen Bilqis and her kingdom. All of these are indication of his mystic and magical power. So here are some magical power and mystic power are described of Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam in your book. His power of judgment. You know, here is a story. Two stories are described here. Here is one story, here is another story. Two stories are described here about the power of judgment of Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam. You know that from the very beginning of his age, Sulaiman alayhi salam was able to judge very wisely. He has a special power. That's why Allah has given his to rule all over the world. You know these two story after reading the story, your book from here is a story and here another. Here two shepherd. Here is a shepherd story and here is a story of a mother. And here one boy or one baby boys. There were two mother of that baby boys. That Sulaiman alayhi salam solved that problem very wisely. And here is another story about the shepherd and the farmer. Okay, this one also Sulaiman alayhi salam solved very nicely during the age of 10 or 12. This one done. Okay, now here this base here now. Allah the Almighty said about the Sulaiman alayhi salam that I made Sulaiman realize the solution of this matter, and in everybody of them I infused wisdom and knowledge. So that means Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam was the full of wisdom and knowledge. It is the gift from Allah to Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam. That's why he was able to judge very nicely, and his judgment was done nicely. It was authentic and it was not wrong. Okay, and here rebuilding Baitul Muqaddas. You know that Baitul Muqaddas, rebuilding Baitul Muqaddas, it was done by jinn, actually by the order of Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam. And it is so high. You know that this Baitul Muqaddas was so high with the help of jinn, by the order of Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam. 30,000 laborers, 7 years. Okay, it is said that the building of this mosque took 7 years for 30,000 laborers. Actually, the jinn rebuilt this mosque. Okay, so that means 30,000 laborers were the jinn. Okay, dear students, now read about the death of Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam. For the long 40 years, Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam shouldered the responsibility of prophethood and reasons all over the world. He ruled from 960 BC to 920 BC. His death is a miraculous event. You know, the assign he was so miraculous. He has the miracle power, and his death was also something like that. Understand? The assigned group of jinn to rebuild Baitul Muqaddas were disloyal, and they work only because the fear Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam. You know that Hazrat Sulaiman, jinn was fear of Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam. When Sulaiman alayhi salam was present over there, the jinn used to work very swiftly, attentively. They don't do any waste of the time. That's why Sulaiman alayhi salam used to stand over there, and jinn used to work by the scene of Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam. But in the meantime, Sulaiman alayhi salam was died, but nobody knows that, even not the spirit also. And when after finishing the Baitul Muqaddas, then you know that here the Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam stick was eaten by the white ants and fell down, and then the dead body of Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam fell down on the ground as well. Okay, because he was died before. Okay, only then all could realize that Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam expired. He was 53 when he died. Allah the merciful says that when I caused him or Sulaiman to die, only the white ants ate up his stick with which revealed his death to the jinns. Okay, it is verse number 14 in Surah Saba. It is described also over there. Okay, he was buried at Kubbatus Sakar in Jerusalem. It is very important for you in installing humanitarian justice. Whatever Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam has exemplified to us from the essence of knowledge and intellect is undoubtedly imitable. Okay, so here is the story of Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam. His death also miracle over there, the story. So it is very charming and interesting story for all of you. Dear students, here is this HW number 6. It is question answer. Write some mystic and magical power of Hazrat Sulaiman Asalam. With the help of your book or with the help of this class, you are able to do it. Please give the number when you will write it. Give the number how many you are mentioned. I want to see it. Okay, that's all for today. Dear students, I hope that you have understood today's lesson, the story of Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam, and you will read it in your at your book, and you will understand it very well. I think so. And do the HW carefully. That's all for today. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.